What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and here it is, Fight Week, baby. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, right? Now, I wanted to just come and chat with y'all real quick because it don't really feel like a fight week. And we're supposed to be excited, right? I mean, we have three cards Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you would think that boxing would feel a little bit more, I don't know, alive, maybe. So I don't know. It just seems a little disappointing, but as usual, for the May 2nd card, we have Ryan versus Rowley, Tio versus Barbosa, and Devin versus Ramirez. And now, so you know, with Devin comes Bill, and leave it to Bill to save the day, I guess. I don't know, or at least to liven some shit up, right? In this clip, we're gonna see Bill kind of antagonizing Ryan a little bit. I mean, is it just me, or does Ryan live rent free in Bill's head? I mean, it was like sort of watching Bill have a mini breakdown. But y'all take a look and let me know what y'all think of Bill's antics. And you know what? That got me really thinking, like, is this why they were having such a hard time maybe locking down a partnered promotion, so to speak, because they love to say they have DHP, they don't have to sign to a promotional company. But is this behavior that he's going to display in this clip a part of the reason why they just don't want to deal with him? Maybe he rubs them the wrong way business wise, because he doesn't seem to be able to separate um, personal and professional. And I get it, that's his son, so things can get a little emotional, but there's a time and a place for everything, so I don't know. Like I said, y'all take a look at this clip. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If I'm bugging, if I'm, exaggerating or maybe reading too much into it, y'all just let me know.
Looks like it's off. Looks like it's off. Looking like it's off. Hey, looking like you off. You don't look like you're off no more. You don't look like you're off no more. Hey, Turkey did a good job. Barbara did a good job. It looks a little soft on me. I don't know. What you got there? What do you got? What do you got there? What do you think? That shit does not look the same. You know, God don't have a chin. God doesn't have a chin. You ain't even a 7 pounds. It looks soft. It's soft. He doesn't let his son talk. His son doesn't have balls. He's got to have his balls working. That's right. You look like a set of balls. That's what you look like.
Now, I don't know if this was done purposely by the camera crew, but why didn't I see Bill this alive when Devin was doing his pad work and his, exercise or whatever the hell you want to call it? Hell, come to think of it, I didn't see Bill at all. Or at least the camera crew didn't show him during Devin's workout. And Devin looked good. He looked good. It just appears to me that he is extremely bothered by the sheer presence of Ryan Garcia. And then he's delirious, right? Like the crowd was shouting, Ryan, Ryan. And he was saying, oh no, they're saying lying, lying. Bill, no, they weren't. They were shouting Ryan. Um, he was asked a series of questions by, I guess, the interviewers. I mean, they did the best they could because, as you can see, once Ryan got in that ring, he was completely fixated on that boy. Now, I get it. You feel slighted, done wrong by Ryan Garcia, and we're just going to leave that at that because I've discussed this Austerine bit to no avail, right? But it just appears that he is so far underneath Bill's skin, and um, I'm not so sure that that's healthy. I mean, he's not doing his son any favors by continuously antagonizing Ryan. Um, and then he calls the people in the audience. He said they look like drug addicts. Like, Bill, what are you doing? And this is why your son's fan base does not grow, simply because of things like this. You cannot say things like this about people that you do not know, you've never met or laid eyes on. You're just going to automatically label the whole New York drug dealers, drug users. I mean, what? I just don't understand the motivation behind some of the things that Bill, says and does. I really think that it's best for him to just fade into the background, support your son from afar, because you being in the limelight does not paint Devin in the best of light. It doesn't really give him a lot of grace. And I think that a lot of the booing that the people were doing were in part because of his father. The lawsuit, I'm sure, played a part in that as well. But just the behavior of Bill, it rubs people the wrong way. And so, hopefully Devin will slowly start to, branch away from his father, which it looks like he's done a couple of interviews so far without him. He looked nervous at first, but it sort of looks like he's kind of settling in. I won't say he looks comfortable, because it doesn't appear that he's comfortable with public speaking. Maybe he has like some sort of speech impediment. And I'm not going to just put that on him like, oh, he can't talk or nothing like that. I'm just going to say it doesn't seem like he's comfortable, talking about certain things, or talking in general for that matter. And so maybe that's where Bill came in. The problem is that Bill didn't do a really good job with promoting his son. I mean, yes, you got your son to the point that he is in his career now. No one can ever take that away from you, Bill. But now it's time to let go and let your son carry himself the rest of the way. Okay? Um, I mean, that was cringeworthy, y'all. I don't know it, and usually I'm all for laughing at Bill and stuff, but I was kind of like embarrassed for Devin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I bugging, or does it just seem like Bill, had like a meltdown? It just didn't seem right to me. Um, in ways that I mentioned, of course. And then, as you saw in the video, him and Ryan's father went back and forth. And I'm like, good God, the battle of the grandpas. Like, y'all need to settle down. Let y'all sons handle this in the ring, you know? But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Until next time, catch me on the panel.